longer January, and I've waited a really long time to make this video. But here we are. My name is Dewan Hearn. I'm more affectionately referred to as the Moon. In January, I was supposed to start the podcast of the Moon Unscathed. And if I'm being completely honest, the thing that really held me back is that I'm constantly having a hard time with the premise of the show and really determining what it is I want to do. So what is this Moon Unscathed supposed to be about? Originally, the show is supposed to be me covering a lot of controversial issues because no one else wants to talk about them. But I do. And socially, I have this way of having these conversations without people getting mad. I seem to walk into these conversations, say what I want to, and walk out unscathed. And I figured if I am going to be that person, if I do have that ability, then I should use that to my advantage and the advantage of others. So I wanted to solve the world's problems in one way, shape, form, or fashion. And I was going to do that by having those tough to have conversations. The problem is, to have those really tough conversations, you have to have other people to talk to. Otherwise, it's just a monologue. I much rather sit down with people who think differently than I do, because that's the only way we actually grow and move forward. Otherwise, we sit in our little bubble and we stay stagnant in our own minds. I want to do better than that. I want to do more than that. And then I thought, well, I could just do some stuff on my own, share my opinion, much shorter length of time, and that's fine, that's good, that's cool. But there lies in the problem is that going to serve the purpose I wanted the show for? And if I can't sit down and come up with an actual purpose, a true meaning for the show, then why should I have one in the first place? But I've got a lot to say. I think about problems and issues all the time, and I want an outlet. I want a place where I can say what I want, think how I want, and share that with others in the hopes of not just finding people who think like me and having someone with me with that common bond, but more so, to find those who oppose. And then even if I'm not there to change their mind, at least by the time we both get up and walk away, we've grown as people with a better understanding of the opposite side. And this is for everything. This is from controversial issues where it pertains to race or abortion to local small issues, like we're just having a problem with school buses and not having enough drivers. And why is that a problem? So what I'm hoping that this does, one, it introduces you to me. Two, it introduces the purpose of the show, which will eventually be just me having conversations with people willing to talk about whatever it is they're willing to talk about, with the ultimate goal of sitting down, growing, and becoming better people. Because I honestly believe the world is full of great people. We just think differently based on our own personal experiences. And the only real way to get on the same page is to literally sit down in the same book and read it together and end up on the same page. So, hopefully, this will be enough for you to join me and sit down Have a conversation with me. Let's learn about the world. Let's get to know each other face to face, person to person, and just grow. I want to grow, and I hope you do too. I'm DeJuan Elkhart, more affectionately known as the Moon, and this will at some point be the Moon Unscathed.